welcome to this new podcast of mine called I Want to Be a CapGod, featuring me and guests such as episode 1's guests Shylo.
Hello.
And OJ.
Yo.
Orpheus Joshua. How are you two doing today?
Awful, considering I've played Mega Man.
Oh no.
Oh no. Off to a great start. This is a positive podcast.
Oh no.
We're going to talk about games we love. And also about 50 Mega Man games, I'm going to say. Probably.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot. So for those new, and for those new, it's episode 1, so you're all new. The goal with this podcast is for me to eventually, one day, in the far-flung future, play every Capcom game. All of them. That are available. Obviously, there are, literal coin machine games that are not in existence. So, I don't think we can do that, but most of them, at least. And I will be the host, and I will be assisted, joined by my lovely guests, rotating in and out depending what they're interested in. They get to play games they want, and also Mega Man. Shylo, you be committed to this, by the way. You're not playing all the Mega Man games.
I don't know if I signed up for that.
You did. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you, but you're in. And so we're starting today with Mega Man, since it's the classic. It's one of Capcom's biggest IPs out there. My history with Mega Man is nothing. I've never played a Mega Man before this game. What about you, Shylo? You ever play any Mega Man?
I was fortunate enough to be spared. I have no history either.
And OJ, I know you actually have played most of these games.
Yeah, I grew up. I played all of the OG games. I played all of X. I recently played Battle Network when that got the re-release. I played, I'd say, not every one of them, but I played probably 90% of the franchise, if I had to guess.
Man, I guess there are a lot of them.
There's a lot of them, yeah. I didn't even play Battle Network until just recently, so there's a whole fucking
why would you do that to yourself?
Its own thing. I mean, they're not bad. Well, the first game.
Okay, so the first game's the worst.
The first game, I think
it was a terrible introduction to the franchise for sure.
Well, it depends on. I mean, I don't know what it was when it first came out, but playing it now, it's pretty dog shit. But
yeah, I'm sure when it came out, it was amazing, revolutionary.
But I think even by fan standards, people don't really like one.
Yeah, it's very much the basis for where the series would go.
Even by the standards of those NES games, one is still pretty dated. 2 onward feel a lot smoother to play than 1 does. And 1 just has very CBT stage design in it.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god. Ugh. So yeah, so how much did you play, Shylo? How many levels did you play?
I tried all of the levels. I didn't beat a single one.
Okay.
I think my highest score was probably 15,000.
So I did not keep track of score.
Score, I'll tell you all right now, it is not a thing past this game.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, it's only in the first game.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and there was
it on arcade machines or something?
I don't think it was, but it was in that era where scores were still pretty prevalent, because it was near the start of the NES life. It was the start of the NES, so that arcade identity was still kind of there.
That makes sense. Yeah, I played all the levels and I beat one.
Which one?
I was able to beat a Bomb Man.
That was the easiest one, and that's the one that I got the farthest on.
Nice, good to know.
Really,
That's not just me.
You did fucking Bomb Man first? Actually, I guess that makes sense. Okay.
I went Cut Man first, but I beat Bomb Man first.
Okay.
I tried all of them a week or two ago, and then I literally beat Bomb Man like an hour ago. Because I was like, I guess I should play more before the podcast to refresh myself since it's been a couple weeks.
Dude, Sniper Joe, he fucked me up.
Who's Sniper Joe?
I don't know, I'm
Sniper
reading the
Joe?
wiki. His name is
What?
Sniper Joe.
What the fuck, Sniper Joe?
Come on, you don't know Sniper Joe?
Oh,
that guy!
The green
shield.
guy!
The green man!
That's a pretty good.
I hate him. I beat him by just
He
walking
ended-
into him and running past him.
That's a really
Yes.
good name.
Oh yeah, that's what I tried to do, but every time he reads your moves.
Kind of, yeah.
He
There's a lot of
kind of does, yeah. You have to like.
There's a lot of that in this game. There's those little guys at the start of I think Gutsman, the Gutsman
Dude,
level.
Dude, I swear
where
to God,
you have to.
that
Yeah,
was the
Gutsman.
worst level. I didn't get onto the platform.
So that one is actually like typically, at least from what I've seen, that's the stage you're recommended to do first. Is Gutsman? Yeah.
That is the first stage that I did, and then I was 10 minutes in and I shut it off and I didn't touch it.
so like the way that Mega Man games work, because I assume you guys have not played any other one.
No, the first one.
So like typically the way that the ideal stage order is made is like people go through each stage and they try to, and so because each like weapon you get from a Robot Master, because when you beat one, you get a weapon that's like themed off of them.
Except in Mega Man 1.
No, and 1 too.
I beat Bomb Man and I got nothing.
And like from Bomb Man.
They didn't give me anything.
No,
They didn't tell me they
no,
gave me
you get
What?
a thing from him. Yeah.
What do I get?
You get like
How do I use it?
you get like a bomb
I'm gonna
thing
do it right now.
Yeah, you get like a fucking bomb weapon. You could
They
like,
didn't tell me I got anything. What button do I press?
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna press all the buttons. No, don't rewind.
But
yeah, I don't have anything.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, you get a weapon called the Hyper Bomb.
How do I use the Hyper Bomb?
Oh no! Here we go.
Yeah, the tutorial.
Is that also
in the
in
middle of the podcast?
Legacy?
How to change weapons. Okay.
Maybe I can actually beat some of the levels with this.
Have you paused and checked?
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Are you sure? It's kind of weird.
Button configuration.
Yeah. Check that.
Auto fire, jump fire, pause, start, auto fire. There's no option for changing
Shift.
weapons.
Did you try shift?
I'm on a controller.
I'm so confused. Wait, I have to fucking find out what's happening here. Wait a second.
This is the podcast you've come here for. This is the hectic.
Yeah, because no matter who you beat, you get something from them.
I beat him. I murdered him, and I did nothing.
Let me see. Mega Man 1. How to change weapons.
You didn't grab the orb?
Wait.
Yeah, I did.
I'm reading the wiki. When he's dead, grab the orb for the hyper bomb.
I think you have to do that to like leave the stage, right?
Yeah.
Well,
let me see. Wait. How do you switch weapons?
When you quit,
yeah,
did you quit out?
You have to pause. You have to pause the game, I think, Aggro. Like, there's like some like menu, because you can't quick swap. You have to like do some sort of like pause menu thing.
This is so confusing.
It shouldn't be confusing. I don't know what's happening.
How to swap weapons? Not Diablo 4.
It should, yeah, like because like in these early games,
Mega Man 1.
Is there like a select button you have?
I mean, there's the there's a pause
Yeah,
and the
because
touchpad.
like
That brings me to a menu.
like the way it's supposed to look, like there's just supposed to be like a whole row of things you get, and then you could select them from there, and then it changes Mega Man's like color, and you get like a separate gauge for the ammo of that weapon.
Press the start. Okay, after defeating the boss and after selecting a new stage, press the start button. Oh, you know what happened?
Did you reset the game?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, we're good. It's okay. It's not the game's fault. It's mine. Here, I will continue game. Here was the problem. I was in the fire level, and then I Oh, I have a bomb now. I was in the fire level, and I didn't want to play the fire level anymore because it's really, really bad and annoying.
Yeah, fireman stage. Yeah.
I think the worst stage, probably.
The worst stage is Guts, man.
Yeah, never mind. You're right. The platforming is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Gutsman, it's not. I don't know. Maybe because I know how to do it, but like,
you literally
Gutsman,
can't jump onto the first platform.
You can.
You can't time that. It's possible.
You can do it. It's not that bad. But like I think that's probably the thing with Gutsman is like it's like probably the most precise of the entire game. Like you don't really have to do that type of precision platforming anywhere else.
Yeah, no, like this game was not made for that. It feels
no, it's not.
Absolutely not.
Obviously, it was apparently, but it does not feel that way. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
The other thing about boss weapon is I have a second health bar now.
No, so that's like your ammo.
Oh. Never mind, I don't have a second health bar.
Yeah, so...
I'm gonna die in the fire level. The worst thing about the fire level is... I died. The tiny little, like... The 3 fire guys with sunglasses that actually look like a really cool design. They're little bits of fire with sunglasses on. And 3 of them shoot up in the air super fast and then come down slowly. They're so bad because they make you, like, they hit you off of the platform and throw you into the fire.
That's Mega Man 1.
Why?
That's Mega Man 1.
I don't understand the decisions, but I guess it's because what are video games? Video game?
Video game. I mean, like, it came out in 1987.
Yeah, December 17th, 1987.
You know, you can't really blame them too much.
I find it hard to believe they were going for an enjoyable time.
They were. Look, back in the day, this was...
It took me...
What Final Fantasy was this? What Final Fantasy were we on?
What?
I said, what Final Fantasy were we on?
0?
Oh, Final Fantasy 1 came out a day after this game.
Oh, wow.
The next day.
Damn.
It's a fucking big-ass week. That's a fucking historic week.
You know what, actually? This game does not look bad.
It looks shockingly good for when it came out. Like,
Mega Man?
Just the sprite work.
Is this up-resed?
It may be actually on the Legacy Collection, and maybe, I'm not sure.
Okay. Let's see. I probably should have done research beforehand. But, you know, we're here.
Should have done a lot of
Mega
things.
Man, yeah. Mega Man 1 original. Original gameplay. Let's see if I can find anything. I'm sure... Oh, yes, it looked very different. It looked very different. Wait, no, it didn't. It seems like it's just the colors that were different, mostly. It actually looks really good. I cannot believe this game came out on NES. This looks incredible.
Yeah, the sprites look really good.
Yeah, well, hey, okay. Capcom always pushing the visual medium forward, except 7th Gen. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. We'll get there. One day.
I wonder, are you guys gonna play Mega Man Powered Up?
All of them.
Which,
okay.
How much later is that?
That's a remake of the first game on the PSP.
Huh.
It's like a very different. I could like link it in the. Wait.
I will probably check that out.
Well,
I did do
if
a
this
little
is the
research right before
worst
the podcast,
version of Mega Man,
and yeah, like the thing is, I was able to find some fun in like the Bomb Man level. Like there's bits and pieces. I enjoyed the boss I got to do. Bomb Man himself was fun.
man,
Simple,
wish I
but
could have
fun.
seen a boss.
I can't. You guys should. You guys are not gonna like reach this point in the game, but like.
Oh no.
But like, go look up the Yellow Devil fight in the first game.
The Yellow Devil.
That's like the most iconic boss from Mega Man 1.
Okay.
You guys would have not been able to fucking beat
Dr.
the
Wily's
Yellow Devil.
Factory Stage 1.
Oh,
Yellow
it's the guy
Devil.
from Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that I just said that
Oh,
out loud.
there's a whole like diagram here on the wiki on how to beat him.
He's a very CBT
Oh,
fight.
that's really cool, actually.
He's a very CBT fight.
I do enjoy like that on a visual level, at least. That would have been insanely awful to actually fight.
Yeah, it's like I think by far the hardest fight in the whole game is this one.
Mm. But it's a cool looking boss, at least.
Mm-hmm.
The Among Us looking thing?
It is kind of Among Us, you're right.
Listen, that's come on.
does look a little Among Us. Well, now I know why it does that annoying thing in Smash. Because it did it in Mega Man 1. There it is. It's part of this evolution of Yellow Devil battles. It was a battle in Super Smash Bros. And I guess, spoilers, they bring him back in Mega Man 11.
Yeah, they do.
I hear that one's good.
11's real good. Yeah.
I'm excited to play other games in the series. Like, I'm not, like...
I am really interested to see if you guys like 2, because that's like a fucking... People fucking suck that game's like real hard.
Well, I'm definitely curious now.
Yeah, like, I think the others will be just that amount, a little bit more enjoyable, that I can at least get through the parts I don't like.
I think
so. I do hear
like 7 onward.
Some of the games are real bad.
So like for original Mega Man, so like from 1 through 11,
yeah,
they're like they're all pretty consistent for the most part in quality. Like none of them are like outrageously bad or anything. The whole X series is like real fucking like Monka W.
Oh man, I've heard good things about that one.
Because the first game is real good. Second game is also real good. 3 is okay. 4 is like one of the best games that Capcom has ever made. 5 is mid. 6 is like probably the worst game Capcom has ever made. And so is 7. It's also really bad. And XA is okay. So X is like real inconsistent with its quality. Battle Network is also pretty consistent, but that's like a long ways off.
When did 2 come out?
I would guess within I'll look it up.
Probably just.
I was hoping you would say it was a long time before the next one came out.
No. Well, there were 6 of these games on the NES here, Shylo. So.
Wow, the normal NES.
Yeah.
Yeah, December 24th, 1988.
Yeah, so like 6 of them came out on the NES. 7 onward is where I think you guys will enjoy it a lot more.
7?
Yeah, because that was the SNES.
6 came out in 93.
Yeah.
So it was
like the tail end of the NES era.
7 years for 6 games over 7 years.
It's pretty fucking insane.
And 7 came out in 95. But like, think about it. 7 was 95, 8 96, and then 9 in 2008.
Yeah, so
10 in 2010, and then 11 was what, 2019?
I
think, yeah. So
that's
like
too many Mega Man games.
So like 7,
Yeah.
7 and 8, I think, are what you guys may like the most, and maybe 11. 9 and 10.
You said 2 was the best game in the.
I said people suck at Zik.
Okay.
But if you don't like 1,
That's true.
If you don't like, well, like 2 is nowhere near as CPT as like 1
Yeah,
is.
I think I can see why Mega Man 1 it could be a fun game.
Yeah, like 2 is like 2 is still a bit CPT, but like it's like a lot more lenient.
I'll probably be able to finish 2.
You could probably finish. Like, there's like only like 1 or 2 bad fights in that game. It's like not that bad.
Okay.
2 also has like a really like fucking broken weapon you could use for most of the game too.
Nice.
9 and 10 is where you guys might fucking like rage quit.
I've heard
I already did
bad
that.
things about those games.
Well, because so like
Fair.
they're designed like these games are, like the old NES ones.
Why?
And they're presented like the old NES ones are. I don't know. And they're like probably the hardest games in the franchise. So get excited for
boy.
those.
Yay!
It's so hyped, dude. It took me 10 minutes to figure out. I thought I got stuck on one of the levels.
Yeah, in Cutman level.
Listen, that ladder
Yeah,
did not
same.
look like a ladder.
It did not.
It didn't look like a ladder, and
I
I was
stuck in a box. I didn't understand.
That's
That's why.
That's
That's
really
what
funny.
happened when I originally played. Back when I bought this game, like a year ago.
That's really funny.
I got stuck in the box and was like, "Wow, this is annoying. Why can't I get out of the box?" Ugh. And also, you know what I have to say? Why is it? It's the year 2023. I'm playing on my Sony PlayStation 5. And I get to the part in the Cutman level where there's those, like, flying boxes.
Mm-hmm.
That, they don't go out to hit you, but if you touch them, you can take damage. Why is it lagging incredibly,
Dude.
like incredibly bad lag?
It's the vintage authentic experience from the NES aggro.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen a game run that poorly, like outside of Cyberpunk.
That's impressive.
At launch.
It's the NES aggro. It's how the game was.
Sure.
What is kind of cool is so if you beat Guts Man, the ability he gives you is like you're able to like carry blocks.
Oh, that's cool actually.
So like you're able to like throw that shit.
I didn't think that beating the bosses would be so game changing.
See, I just assumed that wasn't a thing in Mega Man 1.
Oh, no, yeah, it all began here, yeah.
Oh man, I figured that came out later.
3 onward is pretty. I think 3 is the first one where you get the dog.
Dog?
Yeah. You get Rush. He's like your pet dog, and then like he's like a platform, and he's like a jet and shit.
You get a jet dog.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, sign me up.
Okay, I think we got Shylo back in. More. Are you excited to play? According to this Reddit comment I found, 63 more games.
What?
There seemed to be a total of 64 Mega Man
There's
games.
not 64 Mega Man games.
That sounds a lot. I thought there'd be kind of more, honestly.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Because Mega Man used to be like, they used to like fucking like pump these games out like every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like brand new Mega Man every
It hasn't
year.
been 64 years since the game.
No, they had like multiple per year for like a while.
Well, it's like
and then,
every sub-franchise in the series
yeah.
had like games coming out every year.
It wasn't until like I think like 2010s
So,
where it really
you know
died
what?
off.
You know what?
Let's see. Here, I'm going to quote Reddit user Romy Dumbass.
That's a good name.
Posted on Reddit 6 months ago, who posted there are 12 main games, Mega Man 1 and Mega Man and Bass.
That's I forgot about
1
Mega Man
through
and Bass.
11.
Yeah.
Willy Wars, 5 Game Boy games,
Wait, actually.
1 Wonder Swan game, 1 Game Gear game, powered up. So it's 21 classic
All right,
games.
you've lost me. I don't even know.
Wait, Aggro, wait.
Wait, sorry.
It's not.
I'm sorry. I read this wrong. It's 12 main games, 11 Mega Man and Bass games.
Mega Man and Bass, yeah.
Bass.
Yeah.
What is Mega Man and Bass?
Who's Base?
So Mega Man, so he's like a
Bass.
rival-ish character, like kinda. I could promise you guys you're not gonna like those games.
But there are 11 of them.
I didn't know there was that many, but there are. Wait, how are there 11 Mega Man? Wait a second.
I don't know. This person just lists 1 through 11.
How many Mega
Wait,
Man games
I thought there was just.
That
Are you-
sounds like a made up
No,
statistic.
I think you misread it, Aggro. Wait, because there was one on the GBA. That's what I think, and I think what the comment's saying is there were 11 mainline games plus Mega Man and Bass.
Okay, maybe that.
Per
Maybe that's what you're saying.
Wikipedia,
Hopefully.
there are over 130 titles in the Mega Man series.
That sounds about right.
Wow. This person then lists 8 for X. There are 8 main games, 2 GBC games, Command Mission. That would make 11. Zero, there are 4 games. ZX, there are 2 games. Legends is 2 games, 1 spin-off. Battle Network is 6 games, but the last 4 have 2 different versions each. Network Transmission, Wonder Swan, and the DS remake. That's 13 for Battle Network. Star Force, I've never heard of that before.
That's like
3
a
main games,
okay.
but 7 in
Street
total.
Fighter
due to different
X Mega
versions.
Man.
What?
There you go.
Oh yeah, that is a thing too. Yeah.
Is that real?
2012.
2012?
Mhm.
How have I never heard it? What is it?
It is. It's a platform game.
What?
Listen.
I've never heard of this is why we're doing this.
No, that was a no.
Oh.
So that was a fan game, but it got support
Okay.
from Capcom later.
Real what?
Yeah.
Huh. I've seen these sprites before.
Yeah, like it was like some fan from Singapore, I think, made it. But then,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
later
Wow.
on, at some point, is when
Capcom assisted the
Yeah,
production.
created by Singapore fan developer.
Yeah.
Later received support from Capcom, who assisted in the production of the game. It was released as a free download from Capcom Unity on December 17th, 2012, to celebrate the 25th anniversary of both Capcom's Mega Man and Street Fighter franchises. Huh. Well, that's cool. Capcom has always been, like, seemed pretty good when it comes to, like, fan content. Like, they always are in support of it, we'll say. Like, there's lots and lots of mods, and they seem very happy to, be supportive of it. There's also the Mega Man Maker, which I believe is a fan mod thing.
Yeah, that's a mod.
Which, from what I've seen, used to be at least a very active community. And, they just didn't make games for a long, long, long time. But yeah, so there's like at least 70 games.
Dude, I was just
We're gonna- at
memeing
least
when I
60,
said I
70
would play
games.
Mega Man.
No, you weren't.
Oh no.
You're already in.
Oh, Shiloh's fucking trapped.
This is recorded live.
How did this happen? What did I do to deserve this, dude?
You have me as a friend. Aww.
Mm-hmm. See,
OJ, which one is your favorite? I'm gonna guess X4.
Like in the entire franchise? Oh, that's fucking
Yeah.
That's a fucking like loaded question.
Mhm.
Maybe 03?
Huh.
It's like X4 is really high up there. Like that game is just like designed really fucking well.
Yeah.
But Zero's like the first like series where like they like kind of take story more seriously. Well,
Okay.
so like that and Battle Network were like on the GBA. And Zero's like an action RPG, like kind of like it's not like a traditional Mega Man.
Yeah.
03 I think is probably my favorite. Yeah.
Which is the one with the Zero or X games that have the cool red guy with the sword who's in Marvel vs. Capcom and 3 and voiced by Johnny Young Bosch.
Marvel vs. Capcom. Wait, Marvel vs. Capcom.
3 specifically.
3. Is
Because
he?
Mega Man was not in 3. It was the red guy with
Oh,
the sword.
Zero. Oh, I didn't know he was
Zero,
even in this. I didn't know he was in this game. Okay, shit.
Yeah, Mega Man didn't make it in, but he did. That's why because I had him, when I first started playing that game, not that long ago, I had Virgil, Dante, and Zero because Johnny Young Bosch. So Nero. But yeah, and think of all the games that Mega Man is in, Shylo. And can't forget, we're gonna have to at some point. If we're gonna do this many Mega Man games, we're gonna at some point have to cover Mighty Number 9.
Oh god.
What is Mighty Number 9? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, you do.
Are we gonna drop
Yeah,
this lore
you
now?
do.
Are we gonna drop the
Okay.
Mighty Number 9?
Yeah,
lore?
well, you have the honors.
Lord. Okay, so Mighty Number 9 so Mighty Number 9 Shylo
Oh, no.
was it's like probably I think the most infamous
What the fuck is this?
case
What is this?
of a Kickstarter game. It was
One of
led
the first.
Yeah, so it was made it was like led by Keiji Inafune, who is so he like worked on like Mega Man like way back in the day. Like he was kind of like the main big guy like for it. So Mighty Number 9 was supposed to be like a brand new like spiritual successor to Mega Man.
He left the company
mhm.
I don't remember under what terms, but he was gone from the Capcom.
Yeah, he left
So he couldn't
Capcom.
work
That's
on
the
Mega
point.
Man anymore.
So this was like his like brand new thing, and like it like did really well on Kickstarter.
Yeah,
Like
it's made by Indie Creates, who I believe, right?
It's made by So it's made by
who worked
Indie
on
Creates.
some of the Mega Man games. Like
Yeah,
they did,
so
I believe.
They did.
What games did they
so
do?
so Indie Creates, they did the Zero games and also
Okay.
ZX. Yeah. So they also made Galgun.
Yeah, they do.
So the whole project was funded like really fast, really well. But shit got really sus.
So
So
a Kickstarter got sus.
yeah. So like essentially like Acker probably knows the sequence better than I do, but like essentially the game the game, there were some really weird delays with it. And then when it came out, it was like widely panned, like worldwide panned. Just like really dog shit game. And there were some promises in the Kickstarter like campaign that were never fulfilled, even like to this day. And it's become like a big like cautionary tale for people who use Kickstarter.
A 52 Metascore.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like real bad.
Based on 64 critic reviews. User score 3.6.
I played it.
I own it. I'm excited to play it one day.
It's
I almost played
$2
it at
on
one point.
Steam.
Yep. It goes on sale for extremely cheap because no one wants to buy it unironically.
Yeah, it's not good.
But yeah, and then immediately after, like, or very very soon after, Mega Man 11 came out and like was incredible from everything I've heard.
Mhm.
I was like, wow, Mega Man's back for realsies, and then they haven't done anything with Mega Man since.
So like I don't know what is going on really, but like so like after 11 like came out, because like they've released a lot of collections. So they've released these legacy collections for all the OG games, which you guys have right now. There were 2 collections for the X games. Then there was 1 collection for the Zero games and ZX. They were all together. Then there were 2 for Battle. So like they're trying to, I think, unite everything together to make it all accessible. Because now I believe, so like the only games now that don't have collections are Star Force, which is like the sequel series to Battle Network, and the Mega Man Legends, which is the biggest meme in the fucking franchise. So
what is Mega Man Legends?
those were like those were N64 like 3D adventure games.
Oh.
And the second game, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the second game ends off on one of the funniest cliffhangers in fucking gaming history.
I'm very excited.
And they have like 3, so like they were supposed to make 3 at some point, but it like never came out.
Oh, so it just left on the cliffhanger.
Yeah,
we never know what happens.
Yeah. So like 3, nice. So like what people want to see the most, like even to this day, is a continuation of that. But we're like never gonna get a fucking like Legends 3.
What a fun series. Maybe one day we'll get, a new game out of this. Probably not.
I'm really confused.
A Mega Man series producer just leave the company
yeah,
like 2 days ago.
He also produced Street Fighter 6.
Oh, okay. So
weird.
Probably just done with the project then.
So like it's really weird. So like what so like it's really weird because in 2019, I believe it was, that guy said that they were making like a brand new Mega Man game.
Oh.
And we have not heard anything in those past 3. So I do not know if that's still in development. I don't know if it's just changed or what's happening. But like we might hear something soon, because Capcom, they've been celebrating the franchise's like 35th anniversary. They showed off like brand new like artwork and stuff. So they haven't forgotten about Mega Man, but I don't like. I think if they were to announce a new one, it would probably be sometime this year or next year.
I mean, hey, it is the 35th anniversary in December.
Yeah, so
who knows?
Maybe
December, like, hey, Game Awards this year, calling it now. Long shot.
Mega Man 12 is gonna be an open world game.
Honestly, that's probably the problem. Is like, right? Capcom in the past, since 2017, outside of Mega Man, they've been making very like big AAA games, and Mega Man does, at least the normal Mega Man, does not lend itself to that.
Yeah, so like Capcom is really, so like Mega Man and Ace Attorney are their 2 franchises that they just can't. I don't know how you can make like a brand new thing with them without them seeming like they're really old ass games.
If there are really as many titles as it says there are, do we really need more Mega Man?
Well, it's been the problem is like the series right now is like suffering from the opposite problem it used to have back in the day. So like in like the mid 2000s, right? They were releasing Mega Man X like on the PS1 and the PS2. They had the 6 Battle Network games. They had like Zero games. Like they had Mega Man Legends. Like they had so many games coming out, like multiple games per year. And like it became a real problem to the point where like people would just like kind of stop buying them, because like there was like really bad burnout. Because people had no idea what to play or like what to get because of all the weird like naming conventions and like all the sub-series.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It happened to a lot of series, like in the late 2000s, where like they're selling well, so make all of them. That is why the like Guitar Hero and Rock Band, like that genre, whatever you want to call it, that's why that died. Games. Yeah, I'm sure they were all great, but they then went sell all, like more than yearly games on purpose. But to be clear, they did that to oversaturate the market because they didn't want to compete with the other one. I forget which one it was.
Rock Band.
Yeah, there's a whole story about that. I think it was Guitar Hero. I won't quote that because I don't remember details. But it happened to that. It happened to that. Mega Man. I'm trying to think of other ones because I know it happened to more.
The only the only Mega Man like series that like got that like really thrived like a fucking absurd amount was Battle Network. because that got like a 6-season anime, and like a few like 100 episodes. Like it's insane. It's insane. Like it was.
That's right. You've been telling me about that.
It was like a big, like, especially in Japan, was one of like Capcom's like fucking biggest things ever.
So now we have to watch an anime
yes.
too. Okay.
The anime is surprisingly not that bad.
Up on YouTube for free now, I believe.
Yeah. The main character, voiced by Light Yagami.
Bro.
I still can't believe that.
It's really fucking funny.
I like that. That's a guy who's like, he doesn't do any voice acting anymore. He had very few big roles. 2 of the best roles I've ever heard. Also, he's Mega Man, and he's in a Gundam.
God,
I found that out today.
There's like, God, there's a plot point in fucking Battle Network that I can't say, but like, oh my, I can't wait till we fucking reach Battle Network. It's gonna be so fucking stupid.
We'll get to there. We'll get there. I'm excited. Shylo, are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like to like connect it to Mega Man 1. So in Battle Network, the main characters, so like it's like in a world where like everybody has these like AI partners. And they use the term jack in
That's right.
To go
should.
How many games do we have to get through to get there?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well, we're not necessarily going to go in order.
So, okay, hey, that works for me. We can just skip all the bad ones.
So no,
well,
like to become yeah, well, okay. So like in Battle Network, like the main characters all have these AI like partners, and they're based off of the Robot Masters in the games. So the main character obviously has Mega Man. His like rival character has Guts Man.
Nice.
And so Mega Man has like a pseudo like love interest in the franchise. She's not in 1. There's this character called Roll, who I don't know what her first game is. It might be like 4 or something. I don't know, but like she's like his kind of like love interest. Her name didn't translate well because like because in Japan, Mega Man is called Rock Man.
That's right.
I was really confused by that. Yeah. Oh, I'm confused even more. Why is Mega Man inspired by rock paper scissors?
I don't know. So it's like a band thing. So it's like rock and roll, and that's also why bass is called that.
That's okay. That's not what I am reading. It's even got a diagram of the game.
Rock, paper, scissors,
rock,
and not
paper,
just
scissors.
a rock.
No, I'm looking at a diagram of how to play rock, paper, scissors.
What are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking about?
Mega Man, the video game, Wikipedia. I've been reading through it.
Okay. Is that true? Is it a double entendre?
It could be. I don't know.
It's in the development section.
Okay, sure.
Inform us.
Okay, hold on. Wait, maybe this is a different.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Shylo went down some Wikipedia rabbit hole.
Mega Man 1987 video game. Mega Man known as Rockman.
Yeah. Original name in Japan.
Development. The team decided to incorporate anime elements. Okay.
Yeah.
Mega Man's hand transforms into a gun.
It does.
The gameplay for Mega Man was inspired by the game Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Okay.
That's all it says.
Wait. Oh, wait. I think I know why. Because
the supervisor...
So it's because of the weakness system with the Robot Master weapons.
There's a weakness system?
Yes, yeah, because so certain Robot Masters... So, like, when you get a weapon from a Robot Master, right? That weapon... One of the Robot Masters you fight is weak against it.
Oh.
When you get a what?
Yeah, so...
When you get one of the weapons,
yeah.
So,
like, in the case of like, Mega Man 1, I could just, like, check right now for you. So, like, so like all of these games have like an ideal sort of like play order for all the stages, depending on
because you get one.
Yeah.
You get the weapon that the next one is weak to.
Yeah. So like for example, so like you could
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. So like you could So like for Bomb Man for example, right? His weakness is the weapon you get from the Fireman stage.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Gutsman, his weakness is the weapon you get from the Bomb Man stage. So like there's like a certain, so like no matter what, the first one you fight, you're gonna be like your vanilla self. But the idea that people have is to like
use that to then make the next one easier.
Yeah, so like fight the easiest one first, and then from then on use that whole like weakness chain.
Well, he found some things out, Shylo. Thank you.
I'm still confused, but
we now know he's both Rockman and Rockman.
Yes,
both double entendre. I think Capcom is probably the only company to still really suffering from having their franchise to name two different things in both Japan and the West. Like,
is it not just for Mega Man?
No, also for Resident Evil.
Oh,
yeah, Resident Evil is called Biohazard in Japan.
Oh wow!
And because that's their biggest franchise and most name recognizable franchise in like both Japan and North America. Well, maybe Monster Hunter now, but at least best selling franchise.
I think it's probably Resident Evil is more well known in the West than in Japan.
Yeah,
Resident Evil is Resident Evil.
Except in Japan where it's just Biohazard. That's why it was really good when they named it. Resident Evil 7, Shylo, is called Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. But in Japan, it's Biohazard 7 Resident Evil.
It's really fucking good.
The title works either way, though. It's a really good subtitle either way. Oh, man. One day we'll get to a Resident Evil title as well. Well, I will. I don't know if you two will be joining me on that one. I'm going to force SB to play through all the Resident Evil games.
That's not as CBT.
No, they're pretty. Most of them are pretty good. There's some bad ones, but like, at least there are some bad ones even I haven't played. So, I don't know if any of them will quite get here, but we'll see. We will be back at some point with more Mega Man. Probably 2 and 3 together. Soonish, relatively. I think we'll get there pretty soon. I never know
2 and 3 back to back.
The next episode is going to be. Yeah, probably is one podcast. I doubt there'll be. I doubt there will be each individual game will have enough to talk about.
Yeah, no, you're right.
At least for some of them. I think OJ can help us decide which ones should get their own podcasts and so on.
Uh-huh.
But for now, we will end for the day. We next time will probably be Street Fighter 6, since that comes out in 2 days as of recording this. So we will see. If I did not make it clear, the podcast will be me and a rotating selection of other people who are interested in the games we're talking about, that are all Capcom.
Who didn't commit as a meme.
Huh?
Who did not commit as a meme.
No, you didn't. Thank you for admitting it. So next time I'll be joined by Lucian probably for Street Fighter 6 and maybe some others. We'll see. But for now, where can anyone find you too? Shylo, is there anything you want to link?
To find me, no.
Okay, no, don't go looking for him. Only here, exclusively
Discord,
to this podcast.
sure.
You want people? You want
no? I'm in your Discord.
Oh, come to join my Discord. Okay, I'll link my Discord.
Yeah, okay.
Come in and
I'm
say
sure
hi
anybody listening
Shylo.
does not know.
Come in here at him. OJ, where can people find you?
You can find me on noisypixel.net that I write news, reviews, and some other stuff on there. find me on Twitter at Orpheus Joshua. And when Kingdom Hearts is not dead, you can find me at Case13.
One day. Thank you for joining us on this episode of I Want to Be a CapGod. Bye-bye.
Bye.